Yes, people, we are here in Melbourne. We hope you enjoyed the vlog for Thailand and, of course, Bangkok and the first game in Manchester United's pre-season tour. Now we're in Melbourne. We've just arrived. I'm on about an hour's sleep. It's early in the morning right now. Well, I say early, it's 11:30 right now. And we've got to get to the press conference for 12:15. So it looks like no rest for the wicked, AJ?
Yes, no rest for the wicked indeed, but we're worth it. Definitely. I'm looking forward to going to the press conference, seeing Eric Ten Hag and asking him how buzzing he was to beat the Scousers.
Boldy to Boldy. Yeah, so we're in a taxi right now. We literally had to get into the hotel. We couldn't even check into our room yet. So it was a quick little wash in the toilet sink. And now we're on the way to the, is it the AMMI? Something like that? Something like that. We're on the way for the press conference with Eric Ten Hag and an other. Who that player is going to be, nobody knows yet. But we're on the way now. We're in the cab. Get there, speak to the manager, F shit up, leave, and then hopefully Joe will have checked into our room and I can go and have a nap and get ready. Fingers crossed. Or we could just carry on the day. Do you know what I mean?
Making our own food. We've only been here, what, 24 hours, not even that. We're already in Chinatown making our own scram. That's how we roll.
Yeah, we're lucky we didn't order that.
It's like Lady Gaga at the Grammys.
As you can see, bit of silence today for the hangovers that we weren't supposed to get, Joel. Just one quiet pint, then he leaves us and we lose our mind.
Can't let the kids go out on their own sometimes.
But nevertheless, we're on the way now to the Crafty Square, and you know what? We've felt so much love from all these fans in Melbourne, but I am scared because every message has said they're going to buy me a pint, and if that happens, I'm going to be finished, mate. Absolutely finished. I might get Jay back on the wagon.
That's the last thing I need.
Shh, don't tell his wife and kids.
They'll find out, don't worry about that.
Yeah, keep this to yourselves.
I smashed your piggy banks up.
Why is the joint account empty?
I said for joints, didn't it?
Right, let's get to the Crafty Square. What were you calling it earlier?
The
Naughty Pete?
The cheeky Dave.
Cheeky.
I don't know. The crusty crab.
Crusty crab. Let's get to the Crusty Crab.
A few minutes later.
I don't know if you can hear me right now, but we are in the Crafty Square for some pre-match drinks with all the Aussie Reds surrounding us. So many United fans, so many flags, so many shirts as well. All the different retro shirts. I love to see them ones. It's amazing in here. Feels like we're back home. Those kind of things.
Things are looking good so far. So yeah, it looks good so far under Eric Ten Hag. So we'll see what happens.
You concerned about the slow transfer business?
No, not really, because I think things will pick up eventually. So you know, there's still like plenty of time left to make signings.
Yeah, definitely. Lisandro Martinez looks like he could be signing for us. What do you think of that?
Fantastic, mate. He's a brilliant player. So yeah, you know, we'll take anyone that's good at United.
And how's it feel to have United in Melbourne?
It's fantastic. I've travelled over from Perth for the game, and it's, you know, like so good to have him in Australia. Like, there's so many people here that love him, and it's great to see him here. Biggest club in the world. Go you Red! United! 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 United!
How's it feel to have United in Australia?
It's absolutely delightful, mate. I've got to say, having the Red Devils come down to the land down under, it's a dream come true. Listen to them. It's phenomenal. Seeing the United kids play, seeing the youthful young talents coming through, especially with Zidane Iqbal, James Garner.
Zidane Iqbal FC as well, yeah?
Oh, bloody oath, mate. Iqbal FC. But no, it's phenomenal. Like us United fans down under, we're as passionate as you guys back home in good old Manchester. And dream come true.
Obviously, Ten Hag is our manager. First season for him. How are you feeling about the season ahead?
I'm feeling optimistic. I think, especially after last season, I think we've got to keep the hope alive, but I think also we need to be realistic. We need to be honest with ourselves and evaluate at the beginning of last season, we all were feeling quite optimistic about that season ahead, especially with Ronaldo coming into the club, especially with Ollie coming on a fly with his previous years at the club. There was a lot of belief in the team, and I think having Ronaldo come across the line with his elite mentality and his professionalism, hopefully we're going to lead on to possibly a top 4 challenge. But I think with this year, we need to temper our expectations, but allow ourselves the patience to hopefully get some signings in this summer and build the youth up and just go all out, I reckon.
We are heading to the ground right now. We can see the MCG, or as it's known here, the G, right over there. It's well lit up. And I gotta say, man, the love we just received in the pub over there was mental. So thank you to everyone. I don't know why you like us clowns, but you clearly do. So much love to everyone. The amount of drinks I've been paid for, I'm gonna be on my arse tonight. But yeah, man, walking to the ground. The team news is out. Let me find the team news for you right now. The team news is Tom Heat-1's in goal. Then we got Lindelof, Maguire, Delow, Shaw. We've got Bruno, McTominay and Fred, Elanga, Sancho and Anthony Martial. Tony Martial's going to score again today, I promise you. Them two.
Hey, all!
Hey, oh, what's happening? You alright?
Yeah, if anyone who's watching this 2 days after the game don't know the team news, I'm just giving it.
He's got it. Now you've got it. In case you're wondering. Hey, so I saw Tom eating in that. There you go, official. Off the Paddock. Yes. Tell us what you've just done.
I left.
Yeah.
It was 1-0 Melbourne Victory, Manchester United nil.
Yeah.
I come back, United are 2-1 up. Fuck my
Right,
life.
so you've just missed both goals?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw United here?
What? Fucking 2013.
Don't worry, they'll be back again in another 9 years.
Hey mate, I'll be at Brighton opening match. Hopefully I'll walk out, get a piss, and I'll watch United score a couple more.
Good lad.
So it's half time here at the MCG and it's 2-1 to Manchester United. Melbourne Victory went ahead early doors. I don't know, it's pre-season, but come on, man. I don't think Maguire can play in a high line, to be totally honest with you. We get caught out. It's 1-0 to Melbourne Victory. But then Manchester United kind of dominated the rest of the half. McTominay gets an equaliser for the Reds. It took a little bit of a deflection. Can't tell if it came off a Melbourne Victory player or a Manchester United player, but I think it was a Victory player. Nevertheless, McTominay is going to get the credit for the goal. He did take the shot after all. And Martial getting his second goal of pre-season in 2 games. A good finish for him, picking the ball up in the box and tucking it into the net. But it was an opportunity that he really should never be missing, and he didn't this time around. So 2-1 to Manchester United. It's half-time here at the G, and Manchester United lead. The subs have been warming up quite quickly in the first half. And it looks like we'll be seeing a few substitutions, but will Ten Hag allow these players that started to play 60 minutes, or will they come off as they did against Liverpool after 45 minutes? We'll find out shortly, but it's 2-1 to Man United.
Good ball. Good ball.
There's the lads. And there's the lads chasing the bus. Imagine if this was the decoy and the players were on there. I'm here with Nick. United have beaten Victory 4-1. Nick, what about it, eh?
Oh, mate, can I tell you? Today's my birthday, July 15th. I've waited 23 years to see the lads come back to Australia. It's the greatest moment ever, mate. We've beaten the Victory, a plastic franchise, sorry to say, but a plastic franchise.
A bit like City.
A bit like City, no, a lot like City. Beating them 4-1, what more can we say?
I've heard on good information from Jay that you were singing Anthony Marshall's name non-stop, so come and bring it in, give me a hug, because you're Marshall FC, ain't you?
Oh, I'm Marshall FC, mate. Listen, I'll be honest. Tony's got a lot to learn, right? I think he's a great player. He copped a lot of stick going over to Sevilla and the way what he did over there, but I think under Eric, I think he can thrive. I think Eric will get the best out of him. Fingers crossed he does, because he showed potential tonight with the skill that he had to score that goal that he did. Fingers crossed, let's hope he does.
Ten Hag has pretty much said in an interview after the game that it's up to him. His destiny is up to him.
Well, look, it's up to every player. You know, it's how much they want to. You know, it's how much they want it. You know what I mean? I mean, they got to fight for this badge. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
With the United podcast, boys, make sure you're checking out their podcast. Larry, 4-1 today. I know it's only pre-season, but how are you feeling after that?
Oh, you have to be happy, mate. I mean, first half, sloppy start, and I think Harry Maguire's going to, again, come under the microscope, but all in all, you can't be too disappointed. You want to see a reaction when you concede early, and United did that.
Who stood out for you on this tour so far?
Got to say, second half, I like Zidane. He's really made the turn he did in the second half, and I got to say, I thought Charlie Savage did really well in the second half as well.
Yeah, they're both building a little partnership together, aren't they?
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, with all the criticism with McTominay and Fred, those two kids, I know you can question the physicality, the experience, but they got the technicality to play in that midfield, and United needed a playmaker in that first half. Maybe one of those boys can take their chance.
Most definitely. Anthony Marshall scoring again as well. 2-in-2 for him. Can he pick up the mantelpiece as United centre forward this season? Because apart from him, we've only got Ronaldo.
Oh, mate, you know me and Martial, I'm with you on there, but for sure he can. He's got all the ability. I actually think if you look at how Martial complements the team, he links up the play better than Ronaldo. Ronaldo's a pure poacher nowadays. Martial links up the play well. He's actually a very intelligent footballer. If his attitude's right, he's looking lean, I think Martial can have a good season.
Is it time we stop putting McTominay and Fred in the same sentence? Because Fred's a bit better, right?
It's hard. It's a bit of a cliche in terms of it rolls off the tongue with Fred. Yeah. But it's one of those ones where if you rely on those two together, it's a problem. If they're one squad player each in their own right, they'll be fine squad players. But because we rely on those players, you think they're not quite good enough. And that's not to say Charlie Savage and Zidane Iqbal are going to be the future for Manchester United, but they show quality that they maybe don't. So they're good players, McTominay and Freddie in their own right, but playing together, we've seen it for a couple of years now. It ultimately hasn't been the answer. You do need to look for the future, and that's not to say Zidane Iqbal and Charlie Savage will be the answer, but Eric Ten Hag, it's his job to find the answer.
Manchester United 4, Victory 1. What do you make of that today? I know it's a pre-season friendly. You kind of have to start every question with that, but it was good to see, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good to see, and it's been a long time since we saw Manchester United. It's been about 3 years, and obviously with the pandemic and us being at home, it's finally good to be out in Melbourne and just enjoy the festivities and nostalgia and everything like that. And it's good to see United in trait, and it's just so good to be here and just enjoying and celebrating a good victory tonight.
Now, you're someone that gets to Old Trafford when you can. You've been on the fan cams before, people will know you. But how does it feel when United come to your home country?
Oh, it's brilliant. You know, it's always a good time to come to Melbourne. And like, I'm from Adelaide originally, but it's so good to actually just come interstate and just enjoy watching Man United play and just seeing the vibe and the atmosphere and just meeting with the people again here all around Australia. it doesn't get any better than that.
So we are done for today. It's been action-packed, you know. We had Christian Eriksen announced, we had a Zidane Iqbal interview, we had the match reaction, all that stuff popping off. From Melbourne to Manchester, we are keeping it cracking, and the fun don't stop here because we've still got so many days left. So many days left.
Yeah.
2 games left as well. Well, I say 2 games. Part-time Sally over here is going to be leaving us soon.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgrace.
Shame to yourself.
Yeah. What's with the hood anyway? Who do you think you are? Me?
I think I'm someone that likes to wear a hood.
Okay. Why are you being incognito today? Too many fans bothering you. Jesus.
Yeah.
I loved you in the Bible.
Fans of the Lord. Why weren't you in the prequel? I wasn't born yet.
That road looks sick, doesn't it? Be a great little picture down there
like
on the old socials. Jay just related everything to back home. But yeah,
Such a small-minded little
We were
man.
doing that before. We were driving up going, it's like King Street and Deansgate.
this reminds me of that. Yeah, so we're done for today. I think we're going to take it easy now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Cut to the scene where we're just dancing at the club
Yeah, we're gonna get Melbourne
at
first.
5 a.m.
To round up the vlog, let's get hit by a car, shall we?
Yeah, you're going to round it up? But yeah, man, I'm shattered. These
Big
lot
shout out
shattered.
also all the Melbourne fans, man.
Yes.
They've been amazing.
Yeah,
honestly.
ridiculous.
So much love, so much hospitality. It's ridiculous. I don't know why people even care about us, but they do. So thank you very much, everyone. And United, 8 goals in 2 games. Marshall, 2 in 2. Eric Bailly running the show. Mate, Zidane Iqbal running the midfield. This might be a dream.
It's your
This is
dream.
like, this is Macca's dream.
This
isn't it?
tour was just
This is like
designed for
Macca's.
you.
Yeah, it's like Macca planned it.
It's like this tour is planned for me to just scream out, 21 is coming. And I think it is, you know.
Do you know what? I might be joining you on that bus.
Let's go. Anyway, see you in a bit. Go check out all the content because, you know, we need that stuff. See you later.